We spend so many thousands of hours of our lives searching for home. So many avenues we go down, so many dead ends we go down, so many insights we acquire along the way. So many false beliefs, so many beliefs that really support us in deeper inquiry. Until finally we reach a moment where we stop everything. And that's the moment I invite you to. As useful as all the avenues have been, as useful as all the dead ends have been, you have the opportunity to take this moment and simply stop searching. Stop searching for something that will save you from all the negative ways that you judge yourself, or the negative experiences you have in your body or your mind. Stop hoping that you will be saved from all your dysfunctions, all your ungodliness. You've understood that. You have had glimpses of that. And now you are at the point in your life where you simply, without effort, without doing anything, allow yourself to be redeemed by yourself, by home. I'm not suggesting allow yourself to be redeemed by yourself, playing the role of a Messiah who will redeem you, a Savior who will fix you. It's much more simple. It's an acknowledgement of everything that has come before, an acknowledgement of the dysfunction of your mind or emotions or body, or the dysfunction of our world. An acknowledgement of everything, and then actually stopping. Being where you have always been throughout this imaginary journey of loss of home. I've often spoken that loss is really the true spiritual path, because it is the path that life teaches us. Certainly we gain in many instances, and we have gained life experience just by being born, but finally we lose everything. So in this invitation, you're invited to lose your version of yourself, your vision of yourself, your definition of yourself. And in that loss, you are found by the truth of yourself. That's self-realization. We hope that self-realization and that our redemption through self-realization will make us nicer people, or make us feel good all the time, or make us not care about things. But that hope is a postponement. That hope is a discussion in the mind about what you need to be happy and fulfilled, and what you need to find home. And when you are willing to stop searching, when you're willing to stop trying to give the search exactly what it needs to take you home, you directly find you never left. This is the truth of yourself. No matter what you're experiencing, no matter what you're feeling, no matter what you're thinking, this is the core, always here. I'm not suggesting you believe that. You have believed it, and as beliefs go, it's a good belief, but it won't deliver the true goods. It won't reveal. It won't realize for you. No belief can realize yourself for you. So this is why we meet. The recognition of the endless search for some redemption, the redemption for being human, being a bad human, or an unenlightened human, a flawed human. The stopping in a moment while acknowledging all the benefits that have come from this mysterious search, and realizing you are yourself home. You are what is named home. That is your true name, home. So all of our conversations, whatever the title of the course, whatever the title of the particular month's inquiry, is this. When I met Papaji, I was burdened by knowledge. I had practiced and failed at practice and succeeded at some practices, so much that my beliefs defined me. And I believed I was unenlightened. Therefore, I needed to find enlightenment. This belief served me. It actually was the impetus that got me to Papaji, because I recognized I couldn't do it myself. There was something I didn't know. I assumed some belief or some practice, something that I hadn't grasped. And I went to my teacher hoping that he could help me grasp it. And he told me to open my fist, to not grasp anything, to be still. So then, of course, the question is, what does it even mean to be still? What does it mean to stop? What does it mean to realize yourself? If we start with realization, I would say it means fulfillment. It means the recognition that whatever the flaws that are present in any life form, whatever the mistakes, whatever the regrets, whatever the wrong turns and dead ends, and whatever the victories, all of that is finally meaningless. The truth of who you are is fulfillment. Whatever the discussion in your mind or with others about who you are this fulfillment. You realize yourself, and there is fulfillment. And there may also appear pain, disease, frustration, emotions, circumstances that are not as you would have thought you wished them. And all of these, in their positive and negative ways, can point you back to a deeper realization, a deeper fulfillment. And I'm not speaking of a la fulfillment. I'm always happy. I'm not speaking as like Candide in Voltaire's work. It's not making the best of everything. Everything will always turn out all right. That's not what I'm suggesting, and that's not what fulfillment is. Fulfillment is wide-eyed, yet open to see that there are failures. Sometimes things don't work out. And yet, under that, there is the redemption of home, of being yourself. And in that, there is room for everything. So, I love that this inquiry, this title of redemption and realization, really just sum it up. It's very useful to look at the search and at stopping the search from many different angles, and we do in this conversation. And we will continue to, because it's supportive of each other and challenging, Because often we find a nice, comfortable place where we have things are in balance or in equilibrium. But just the nature of life itself is that balance will be challenged. And these conversations are in support of whatever the situation, from extremes of up or down or the beauty of the equilibrium in the middle. There is fulfillment underneath it all. Even if there is pain, or even when there is pain, even when there is emotional distress. So I welcome you to the fulfillment of yourself. And with that welcome comes the welcome to you as a life form, just as you are, just as you have been made, with whatever the fixations are that are present, whatever the wires crossed that are present, whatever the situation of the body, or your family, or your nation, or the world. That you have this time with people from all over the world, life forms just like you, and yet unique and particular, to discover the depth of this fulfillment and the breadth of this fulfillment.